Hello, creatures, and welcome to Death Must Die. I got an early access copy to the full game of Death Must Die from the dev, so I wanted to give it a quick check out. A little note here, I've been playing the game for absolute hours at this point, and it's been a ton of fun and probably the most infuriating thing that I've done in a minute. I cannot put the game down. I just am determined to get a good couple of wins in, and I have learned a lot about this game. First off, there are several different characters that you can unlock. I don't know if you just unlock them by killing enough enemies or dying enough times. I know I've done at least enough deaths because I've unlocked every single character in Death Must Die. And this character, Nixie, I believe, what do they start with? We get the extra luck per 3 levels. So I'm very hopeful that we'll be able to build maybe like a crit build or something that can like build off of crit really nicely. But essentially, the quick rundown of the game is it's a bullet heaven, similar to Vampire Survivors, but if you just look at it, it looks way more polished. And all of the gods that will show up to help you along your path to fight death, a lot of them have voice acting. So that's kind of a really cool thing that you don't see in a lot of indie games like this. Okay, with this one, we have Li Gong. I'm going to mispronounce the names very poorly, but every god gives you a chance at upgrading your attack. So instead of going for the main attack here, I'm going to go for general movement speed. I feel like that's a stat that I could get a lot more. Ooh, these numbers are boosted up significantly. We've got it in the couple thousands at this point. But, you know, everybody's got their health increased as well. So it looks like we're doing a dumb amount of damage. So basically, what is Nixie doing? Nixie, I believe, she's an assassin. I believe she's going to build very well with crit chance. Now, a couple of things that you probably want to know. Because I've done so many runs, you're going to miss out on a little bit of story building here, but don't worry.
The age of death passes.
Because I've died a few times and keep getting brought back to life by Time himself, we're not crazy far into the story. So yeah, you've got different gods that are going to pop up, give you all of these choices. It's kind of, I think I saw a comparison of, it's kind of like Vampire Survivors meets Hades, kind of like a little combo there. And I really like the way this feels. Oh, this one's going to give us generally just more experience. I think that could be a lot of fun. Oh, I'm just realizing that I don't have any rerolls over here, so we're just going to have to go with whatever we get. So Time is like the main god that has called you to fight death. Ooh, this is a new one. Kobold. You just straight up gain 20% more gold. Sure, why not? A lot of these little characters, well, actually, the little characters that are sitting on, like, just sitting around to give you bonuses, usually they'll give you a bonus, but there are some places, you see the little gold dot on the tower on the map over there? The gold dot represents a point of interest that we want to go to, and each and everything gives a very small bonus, usually. Sometimes it can give a negative, but most of the times it's going to give some sort of bonus. So that one gave us general just attack damage. This one gave us spell persistence. So you're going to want to kind of like make your way around the map as fast as you can. I'm going to try and not talk over any of the voice acting that's happening here. Hello, Summer. Ooh, I really like her attack passive. So it gives you burning. She is the goddess of fire. Ooh. Breath of Fire is going to be really good. So it's going to give you a big AoE. There you go. It sets everything on fire. One thing that I'm not a big fan of is auto-attacking. Let's see. Do I have this adjusted to actually aim to people? I thought I adjusted that. Anyways, auto-attacking, you'll notice, slows you down a little bit. So you can't do it all the time if you're trying to get around the map very quickly. But something else to make note of, it turns out all of the heroes that you get, only one of them is ranged. And unlike Vampire Survivors, you do aim. I found a gameplay setting that says auto-aim, but it doesn't seem to be working. I wonder if it would change if I were to use a controller. You can see I'm using a mouse, so I wonder if that would change. Not a big fan of time field. Gem high is pretty nice if you're getting a bunch of gems. We're going to keep increasing our general damage for now because I feel like that's something that I'm really lacking in at the like 15-minute mark. So far, I haven't made a run go past the 30-minute mark. So if this video is longer than 30 minutes, you should know that this is a relative success. Oh man, I have been spending a lot of time playing this game and just doing a bunch of unlocks. I tried getting back into Vampire Survivors like a little while ago because it's like the best video set that's doing on my channel. Let's see. Oh, I just about always go for attack speed here. Attack area is not bad, but I don't feel like attack area increases your attack area as much as I would want it to. Like, you see the little triangle here? I would expect it to get much bigger than it does when I get the attack area. Oh, and if you press B, you can see your backpack. You get a loadout for each character, which I think is also a really cool way to differentiate from Vampire Survivors as well. I think there's going to be a lot of comparisons to Vampire Survivors with this game, but there's a lot of things that make it different. You'll notice all of your stats over on the left that I'm covering up partially, but essentially it just kind of gives you the gist of what you're getting the bonuses for in runs and actual stats. So I think we have one of these items gives us, yeah, a very, very small amount of life regen. I am having a hard time keeping enough health to get through the levels. I gotta say, this is, if I'm just comparing it to Vampire Survivors, it is so much more difficult than Vampire Survivors. Vampire Survivors, I've got it down. I could pretty much get a win in just about any run now. I've kind of figured that one out. This one, you have dodging, you actually have aiming, and like a ton of enemies spawning all the time. So it's pretty difficult. I challenge you in the comments, if you play the game, go ahead and check it out. It is releasing November 14th, so hopefully I've gotten this edited and up a little bit before that. But it is fully released at that point, so if you play it, leave a comment below or follow me on Twitter and let me know how long you lasted in your first run. I maybe lasted 4 minutes, and you're going to see why. Oh, this is really nice. They also have, like, rarities to each thing that you get. So we started with a novice level. A lot of these will start with novice, but you can upgrade them to adept, expert, master, legend, I think is how it goes. And that just kind of generally increases how much you get per level of the stat. And that, I think, is a really fun little extra stat to deal with. I think we're critting. I think that's what that... No, that's fire. That's got to be the fire, right? We don't have any crit yet in this build, as far as I'm aware. Oh, there it is. Yeah, absolutely 0 crit. So we need to build that up a little bit if I want to use that, because I really do think Nixie is going to do really, really well with some crit. And there are... Here it is, the little 4-minute marker. This little slime is the end to so many of my runs. But I guess Nixie is actually just barely fast enough to outrun them, which is great, because they are super annoying. You can, something else to make note of, anything with a red health bar, you can stun with an attack. So if they're charging up like this, you can just barely stop them from doing any damage to you. But you've got to be aiming at them. And my aim, there's too much going on the screen, and I frequently don't get it right. All right, okay. We'll level up here. Trail of Fire. Your dash leaves a path of fire. That's not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this one up. There could be much better spells to get, but we don't have any rerolls on this character yet. Now, you get most of your rerolls not by perking into it like you do in for stats, like most other roguelites. You actually get this by setting up your character's build. So each individual character has a different set of builds. So I've got a bunch of armor and stuff here, and these are what actually give me my reroll opportunities. Now, I will say there are 3 different kinds of, I'll say consumable for now, but there are 3 different kinds of consumables. So you get a reroll, a banish, and a variance. Yeah, I probably have the word wrong on that one. But the variance one, what that does is the gods that show up. I should probably have my camera not over the gods. 1 second. Switching between so many different games, and a lot of them have like the maps down in the bottom right corner, so I have to move around a lot. But you encounter different gods as you run through the game. So each god is trying to help you defeat death. These are the fates. So what they do, I really like it because, oh, we could go for more attack speed. Oh, I think I have to get a critical chance. I have to get at least a critical chance because I'm pretty sure there's an achievement tied to it. We don't have any healing. Healing is a thing that you are going to be wanting a lot more of in the game. Personally, I kind of think the game's a little too hard, and that's my own opinion. I haven't seen anyone is actually playing it get a win yet. So I don't know if the dev is just like a god gamer or something, but I haven't seen anyone in the demos. Well, okay, the demo is cut short at like 10 minutes. This one goes much further past that, and it gets much, much more difficult. So I feel like the game might be a little too difficult tuned because I saw a lot of other phases a lot easier in the demo. Hello, Summer. Let's see. I think more Breath of Fire. I feel like that'll be really good for us. There we go. We need to get moving. So what I really think is a good thing to focus on. I don't know. It's hard to really make a decision on it because I think the balance is okay in that I feel like I need to sit around sometimes and farm XP, and other times I do need to get moving around and searching for those little obelisk deals or shrines. So there are multiple different points of interest that you can go and look for. Each and every single one of them gives you a different power bonus or something. Some of them give you things like healing or like experience over time. Now, experience over time is kind of amazing. Ooh, here we go. This, I think, could be really good for us. I think we're going for a near fire build here, and I think that I should have gone for a different base auto. Yeah, so expert, I think we pick up one of these instead of continuing to upgrade Breath of Flame. So that way we can actually get slightly better stats. So I think I'm going to go for this one because it's an expert. I think the fire duration's okay, but this meteor shower, I think at an expert level is probably worth taking because the cooldown will be much better. Yeah, that's going to be nice. So what else was going on here? Oh, yeah. So if you hit tab, you can see all of your active items and all of the gains that you've gotten from those shrines I was talking about. Yeah, we got Warped Strike. Probably not a good idea to get Warp Strike on your melee characters. I feel like oh no, the right and left hands. This is going to be a problem. So, one thing, if you're having trouble fighting these characters, I've noticed that the hitbox seems to be a little off. So if you're just a little bit below them, it feels like they hit you less frequently than if you are above them. I've seen a lot of things happen where I've been above them and I get hit when I think that I'm clear of a space. And way frequently I've been, yeah, like there. See, I was in the red spot there, and I was slightly below him. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness for the dashes. Ugh. So yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on with the hitboxes, but if you're below the red space, you don't get hit nearly as often. I've been standing directly inside of the red spaces before and not take damage. So, ooh, hello. More pickup range might be nice, but I think we just need more damage. I think that's kind of the big thing that we need. So go for this. I do believe that you get an invulnerability frame when dodging, but personally, I use the invulnerability frames just to get out of the way because my timing is not perfect. I've noticed that these attacks, when the little red comes up and you see it coming, then I'm usually just have to get out of the way at that point because if I'm trying to perfect dodge it, and I wait half a second, I usually miss it. I just miss it. Ooh, more movement speed. I think that's pretty solid. This is good. This is good. Just generally moving around and just doing some lightning damage. So we want a lot of passive damage because here in a bit, we're going to have a lot of trouble actually dealing enough damage to take out any of these characters. Oh, we don't have our healing yet. Oh, man. So one of my... It's going to be a quick run, isn't it? Okay, we need to move. We need to go and find the red dots. Okay, what are you going to give me? Okay, we got some extra... There's a lot of items on the floor right now. Okay, we're making a switch from leveling to trying to find a healing pool. There are a lot of different healing items that you can get. It's hard. It's really hard to get enough healing. And we have like a 0.1 health a second through our passive. Oh, man, I really wish that wasn't a thing. Something that happens a lot of the time here. Oh, this is a grave. Let's see. Okay, so the graves can sometimes give you curse, which just reduces your luck overall. Let's see. Spells, movement speed. Ooh, chain lightning. Yes, please. That's going to be very helpful for clearing these out. Where was I going? Yeah, so that was... Here we go. Okay, this might be very useful. So we're going to take that. This gives us invulnerability, and then this gives us movement speed. Like I was talking about earlier, when you attack, you lose a lot of movement speed. But because of this little boon... I don't think this one's called the boon. I think the other one... Oh, we lost our invulnerability. Okay, we gotta get moving. I am having a lot of trouble with this game. We need to find health quickly. Please. So that little thing... I'm gonna be so all over the place, but that little... Your prayers have been answered. Increases your general... Oh, okay, there we go. Very rarely you can get a heart to drop. I don't know if it's supposed to be this rare, but very rarely you can get a heart to drop, and you'll be fine. Or you'll get a little bit of healing. They do have an actual time limit for how long they will stay up, so that's something to keep in mind when dealing with that. Okay, thank you. They will despawn. Let's see, what else am I picking up here? Haste, more movement speed, lightning orbs. I don't feel like the lightning orbs do enough damage, so we'll get a little bit of utility here. But yeah, so what I was talking about before is sometimes if you hold the spacebar down, you use up both of your dashes. I would like for at least a gameplay setting where you can turn that off. So that way you have to like let go of your spacebar or something. If not just a general fix like across the whole thing and not letting you do that. I understand why you would want to, but I find myself when I accidentally do that in a lot more trouble than ever meaning to do it. Meteor shower, another level up. That would be nice. Ooh. A little bit of extra explosion sounds great, especially with all this extra like accidental fire that we've got going on. If I would have known that I was going to get a fire build going, I would have opted for the fire attack initially. So I don't know if you even saw it when we were going through here because I had to pause and come back. Oh, I wish I had more dodges. So basically, the fire attack, what that does is it just puts burning on everyone. A lot of the gods' main attacks are basically just enablers for their skills. So fire, I'm gonna die trying to explain this. Fire gives burning, bloodlust. Okay, that's bloodthirst is going to give us more damage. Okay, please. Ooh, hey, our prayers have been answered. Extra dodges. Just go, go, go. I need to get out of here. Go, get gone. Okay. All right, we're heading down here. So the attacks are typically going to be increased. We're going for attack area. That's fine. Yeah, see, I don't feel like that's too much bigger, and I feel like a 20% increase should be bigger feeling. What does this give us? More masters. Sure. Triggering the trap means that we take damage or get like set on fire or something. So it's usually a negative. Most of the time these chests won't do this, but if they're a good item, they will usually do this. We are in so much trouble health-wise. Please, I need some sort of like health over time situation happening here. I have a feeling that the further away from the center that I go, the better the stats I... Okay, we're in so much trouble. Good omen, so that means... Please, stop doing damage. We haven't done... Where did that health come from? It must have been a heart or something. Anyways, I am all... Oh! There's the 12-minute mark. Don't attack. Don't attack those slimes if you can't get out of the way. You should just be dodging. Just dodge through that. That was not long enough, in my opinion, and we'll take another shot at it. Ooh, we unlocked something. The shadows call me back. What did we end up unlocking? Ooh, 1,000 natural 20 damage. So I think that has something to do with, like, crits or something. Whoa. 500% more damage to enemies below 10%. I don't feel like that's going to be super helpful. It might be good against the bosses, but 10% is a very low amount of health in general. You know what? Let's take Maris. I think this is a character. This is the second character that you unlock, and I feel like a lot of you are going to be playing them because they're the only ranged character. Man. Yeah, I am very excited for a lot of you to get the experience of actually checking out this world for the first time, because actually getting to run into everyone and, like, hear their interactions, I love that there's voice acting in this game. That is something that I think takes a lot of games just another step up, honestly. So when you start your new run, you just run into this little time pool here. So I already explained it a little bit. The story is time gave you their hourglass. That way you can infinitely come back. And, okay, do I have auto aim now? Okay, so it says it's on. I don't think auto aim is working. Great. Okay. I could really use some auto aim on this character. Look, if I just had a little bit of auto aim, this ranged character would be so much easier. It would just be great because then maybe I'd actually aim at the enemies that are actually trying to do damage to me. Hello, Mort. So you get to a point in the game where there's less voice acting and they just kind of do like, what's up? But like when you have the story elements, they all have their voice acting bits. Oh. Okay. I don't think I'm going to get these. Oh, but do I want it though? Oh, I just realized that we have, so alteration is what it's called. Alteration is the one where you get to change which god is giving you a bonus. It only works on the gods that you've already seen. So if you've only seen death, you're only going to be getting death's boons, which I think is what they call all these benefits. So we're going to go for Soul Stealer. Or do I go for Ravens? Ravens do a ton of curse damage. We're going to grab Ravens. I really, really like Ravens. Ravens of Pestilence, I believe. So what they're going to do is just run around putting curse on everyone. So what's really nice about curse is that green bit of health is what's going to immediately disappear from the enemies. So if you just give them like half a second, they will just die. But if you go for the Mort's little bonus attack option, then you immediately trigger it. So it's kind of a really good way to superpower your attacks. So, okay, so we've got Crumb, God of Conquest. I think that's like the God of War. Plus 3 projectiles, a little bit of piercing, some damage. I think this is what we're going to go for. We can get, well, you saw it. Death gives us 2 plus 2 projectiles, which isn't bad. But this one gives us plus 3 and plus damage, and it doesn't reduce our area that bad. I think we're going to go for this one. We're going to give this a shot. Time gives us a really cool one where it does bouncing effects, but plus 3 could be really big for us. So we're locking in our ability pretty early, but having four extra attacks could be what we need to actually make it through the whole run. So yeah, I would say, honestly, the hardest parts of this so far have been every time that the slimes show up. I think I'm doing something wrong with the slimes. If you don't attack them, they don't spawn quite as frequently. But so, a quick little rundown for each boss. You get a black flame wall around you. Yeah, you get a black flame wall around you every time that, like, every minute marker, basically. So at 4 minutes, you get a black flame wall. I think it's 9. It's either 9 or 7 minutes. I can't remember right now because I'm in the middle of a fight. We'll just say 9 minutes for now and be corrected here in a second. Then the right and left hand of death show up. So each time that you fight a boss, there's the God of Lightning. They will do a black flame wall that you cannot get out of. So you have to fight in that area for an entire minute, and you can't get out of it. So when the slimes come after you, you have a very small area to run from, and that's troublesome. I think he has a crush on Mort. I don't know. Let's see. Ball of Lightning. I think that might be the best dash ability, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna go for Ball of Light. It's hard because I really, really want the God of Justice, because the God of Justice gives you some of the, so God of Justice and the Fates give you some of the best utility upgrades that you can get. The Fates give you crit, attack speed, and area. Yeah, I think it's area, attack area, and maybe like something for spells. But the God of Justice gives you, let's move out of the way. So you get like a way more distance off of this, but come on. You get way more distance off of this dash, but you cannot attack in the middle of it. So you might have trouble actually we're going Mayhem here. You'll notice it gives a permanent damage up. It's like a 0.04%. But if we build heavy into Curse, we should be able to get this pretty strong. So we're going to go pretty much Curse every time that comes up. And I really wish that I would have just waited for that auto attack. But it showed up in the first slot. So I feel like we wouldn't have actually gotten the Curse ability. I don't know. It's really hard. I feel like I get burned more often than not when suddenly a different god shows up way more frequently than the other one. Because when you pick this attack type, you're perking into it, and you can't really change that. So let me check this really quick. So 0.6, and then I think we might, if we kill something, no, it does have to die by Curse. We're going to pick this one up here then. Soul Stealer is going to be another way for us to apply Curse, and hopefully the more Curse that we apply, the more likely we are to get increased damage. So yeah, I don't know. I don't particularly enjoy how picking an attack first. Now, that might just be a playstyle that I need to adjust. But I don't enjoy how picking that attack type and then almost immediately later I feel like I'm missing out on it because I picked the wrong attack type. It's probably just a playstyle of mine that I need to fix. That I need to change, really, because I think, but then I spent like half a run earlier, not recorded, but I spent half a run where I did not pick an attack type or a god's attack style for like half the run. And because you only get 2 slots when you do that, every time it will give you the extra attack until you've picked that main attack type. So once you've picked that, you get 3 slots here. So I feel like when I pick my attack type, then I get better chances of getting good stuff, which is why I feel like I get burned in the other gods' styles. Okay, what am I getting here? Just more attack damage, probably. Ooh, shurikens are pretty good. So rupturing, what rupturing does is, I believe it's a bleed. Effect takes, yep. Yeah, okay, so they take damage while moving. So that's quite nice, quite useful. There is a boost that you can get where you get more attack speed the more rupturing that's going on. So if we can get a lot of rupture... Wait, hold on. I'm realizing that this god doesn't give you rupturing. That's annoying. 7, 2, 8. It's going to do that. Yeah, they have to die by the curse. I can't actually kill them while they're cursed. So that's actually very upsetting. The God of Conquest doesn't actually let you apply... Oh, jeez. Okay, well, that's troublesome. Just gonna run through here, please. We have to fight really hard right now. So I'm gonna run away for now, try to avoid getting them close, and then we fight. You do a little bit of damage, so that way they... I take so much damage on this slime one. Ooh, extra, huh? That could be very, very useful. We're going to get this little upgrade. So you saw it didn't give us like a level up. He gave us a rarity up, which is very nice when that happens. Obviously, it's nicer to have the rarity from the start, but getting the rarity up on a very nice item is killer. Please, I'm about to be killed. Ugh, it is so difficult. These slimes are the worst boss, and it's just, they don't have a lot of health. They just all gather on you so quickly, and I don't have any healing, so we need to quickly find like a campfire or any sort of water. This is perfect. So what this does is, you can have to read it here. Every second gain 0.75 experience and regenerate 0.45 life. So really, really good healing item for us to get. Ooh, okay. Do we want more movement speed? It's just novice, so it might not be so great. I think chain lightning. Chain lightning is going to be solid. No, chain lightning is pretty good. So I think we'll save the change up, the god change, for actually getting when we don't have a good choice. Ugh, please. So we also, on this character, one of our unlocks that we got for them is every 3 levels they get a bonus to spell damage. I haven't seen it be extremely useful yet, so I don't know how to feel about that. One of the characters gives you bonus attack damage, but they're the melee character because there's only one ranged character. And this character's fireballs, although they could look like spells, are not actually spells. Like they don't boost off of spells. They boost off of normal attacks. They don't get any like cooldown reduction or anything. It's not like that kind of different. We're out of healing now too. We just need to get out of here. So, oh please. I need to not get hit anymore. This is so hectic. So hectic, so quickly. Okay. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure if the hitbox was right, I expect the hitbox to be like at least my shadow or something. But I swear the hitbox is lower than that. Okay, cool. Soul Stealer, Serendipity. Extra luck isn't bad. I think I just get more crows. I think that sounds fine. What's going on here? I need to regroup. I have been doing a lot of videos before. Oh, what fruit tree? What do you give me? Gain 2 levels, gain 20 max. I don't have 100 life. I'm certain that if I do this, I just die. Oh, this is so good. This is one of the best ones to get. It gives you the extra experience per second. Everything else is pretty nice, minus the stun threshold and all that. That's nice and all. I don't have enough health for this fight. I'm going to miss something and just die. Okay, please. Okay. We just need to keep moving. And we need at least 1 charge up for when they do this dash. So when they do that dash, you need to move. I have not found a reliable way to just walk out of it. Please, stop. Oh my goodness, we do so much damage. We do so much damage, but I have no health. Yeah, I have not been able to just walk out of that. You have to have a dash up and ready for their dash. I've taken damage on it every single time. If you don't have a dash, you're doomed. Ooh, lightning. All right, we don't really have anything in here that I care too much about. The slightly more damage is fine. But I'm actually going to change the god, alter the god. There we go, another Mort. Let's see. Sickles of Mort. This doesn't do any sort of curse anything, but the extra sickles and area damage might be super, super handy. Or I'm going to, yeah, okay, this is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going for the necromancy. What this does is it turns anything that you kill, gives a chance, please stop, gives a chance to actually give, summon skeletons of your own. I know we're fighting a bunch of skeletons and then we re-summon them as skeletons, but yeah, you summon skeletons to fight for you. I'll go ahead and pick this one. This is fine. It's not crazy. I think it's fine. We're going to now alter. Ooh, more luck. Execution. Give extra shard experience. 0.5. That's useful. Yeah, we'll go for execution so we can get some more levels going on, because leveling up becomes much, much harder later on. How are we doing as far as our... Where is it? 9.7% attack damage. That's quite nice. Yeah, I really should probably have just gone for the, like, for Mort's attack ability. Honestly, like, it synergizes so well with that ability that I really shouldn't have gone for anything other than that attack. But, I mean, I would have gone... No, I probably would have still gone for this. I think if I had seen this Mort's ability, whatever it is, the Mayhem, if I had seen this pop up first, I would have picked a Mort attack ability. I'm just taking damage. I'm just taking damage for fun. That's what I'm doing right now. I've done a lot of things where I just get stuck. I just get stuck on a lot of things. It has so many crows, and I love it. I'm going to grab... Yeah, screw it. We're just going to go for more crows. We're going for maximum crow build here. The ultimate crow keeper. We could really use some healing. Oh, well. So just about anything that is water-based is going to give you a heal. So if you're running through the world and you see a bunch of these little shrines or whatever and you're not quite sure what they do, anything that's water-based is usually going to be some sort of heal. There's a campfire that gives you a very small heal. And then bigger things like this typically have some plus and minus. So lose max life, gain attack damage. We just gained 20 life, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but I take a lot of damage. Lower spell cooldown and increased spell damage. Minus 100% damage against enemies above 50% life. So, something with this, I think it goes into your... We're not going to pick that one because I really, really hate it. If we go and look at our stats here and look at attack damage, right now we're at plus 67. So I think it would reduce our attack damage by 100%, so bring it down to like, what is it, 33% attack damage. So we would be very, very low and hurting for some attack damage. It wouldn't completely reduce your attack. It would just remove any benefits that you've gotten and then some. You get a little bit of extra damage for that, like, below 50% health, but it hurts so bad to fight enemies that are above 50% when you have that negative. But then also, I think it probably pairs very, very well with... Ooh, hello. Yes, there we go. This is nice. I think it pairs very, very well with this Curse build, because Curse is going to take out a large chunk of their health, I think, regardless of your damage stat. Don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely certain. It might be like spell damage or something. But maybe that would really help you get them below the 50% threshold. Yeah, okay, we're going to go for more Soul Stealer. But Sigil, Soul Stealer, Sigil, Soul Stealer. All right, fine. We'll go for the Sigil. We're just going to go for the maximum amount of junk that we get on the screen. So, I think I said it earlier, but basically, yeah, we got to the 12-minute mark. You just want to keep moving down and to the right and left to make sure that whatever character is trying to fight you has a much lower likelihood of getting you. Ooh, here we go. Serendipity at an expert level, going to give us a 9% luck boost. Luck boost? Luck boost. Yeah, we'll grab some more luck. I have a feeling that's doing something that I really, really want it to, and I just don't know what it is. I don't know what the luck boost does for us. I'm sure it's good, and I'm just going to pick it up because it's an expert level and probably very, very nice. The extra 9% I'm sure is doing something. Man, I love this chain lightning. Oh, you know what it probably does? It probably helps out your whole, wait. I think that fireball had like a shadow like way lower than me. That is super weird. Okay. I'm sure it helps out with those chance things that we have, like a chance to summon lightning, chance to summon a skeleton. There we go. Words. We'll pick up a little bit more movement speed. I'm hopeful that we can get enough movement speed to outrun those slimes later. Or at least with our better dodge. Oh, fire. Can't fire. There we go. Very small heal. And it actually does, when enemies run over, it does a little bit of fire damage tick to them. So it sets them on fire. So it might not be entirely worth it to take that. I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. It's going to give us empowered and just let us do more damage. There might be something to it where you don't pick up these bonuses until that like 12-minute mark. Oh, I was really hoping that you were going to be like a health thing. We really need to find some sort of like invulnerability bonus. I'm trying really hard before that 12-minute mark hits to find a new shrine that will just give us like invulnerability, movement speed, something useful. Oh, okay. Well, this magnet's going to be really nice and pull in all of our experience. Maybe that'll be nice. Please. I need so much healing. Oh, healing over time and experience. That's going to be really nice. It's going to run out and probably not be too useful for us after this time. Please, I need to make it to whatever these little shrines are here. It's just luck. Not as good as I want it to. That's just magnetism. So this is where we're going to make our fight. At the 12-minute mark, spawn more ravens, only +1. I'm not going for that anymore. An extra 9% luck. Sure. Why not? Maybe luck will be the thing that really, really helps us out with these slimes. I am concerned. Okay. There we go. This mega jump that we have is crazy useful. Oh my goodness. Yeah. If you're having trouble with this, just run. Just run a little bit. Oh, that's not cool. So, I didn't explain this very well. The red health bars are the ones that you can stun in the middle of their attack when you attack them. The blue health bars are the ones that you cannot stun. So if they have blue health, you have to break that shield before you can actually, like, stun them in the middle of an attack. So if you... I don't know why that random blue guy had a shield, and I don't like it. Stop hurting me. Wait, what the... Oh! I forgot that the blue guys don't, like, cage you in. Yeah, that... I was literally just talking about this earlier, about how they all cage you in. I guess the blue guys don't cage you in, and I wasn't paying attention to it. I'm really good at this game. Oh, this is a heal. Okay, 25. Yes. Attack speed and movement speed. So huge. Just mega heal. No heals, but like crazy good damage output. I think this could be enough to really help us out. It's not going to stay with us forever, but it could. Oh my goodness, that is so much. Where'd the little magnet? There it is. I'm taking so much damage just not paying attention to what's going on.
Clouds are gathering outside Death's domain. Must be a bad omen for him.
Yeah, sure. Let's just get some more movement. Sure, that seems useful. Oh my goodness, these little witches are super painful. I don't think you can call them witches. They have to be like some sort of assassin or something. They have so much shield, and you have to break it before you can stun them, and you just have to keep running. Okay, we're gonna start perking into, I think, necromancy. Sickles will be good because it gives us more damage, but I think there's an achievement. Oh, the little green dot up there is when you've missed a chest, in case you like are just running around and not picking them up. Yeah, okay, even more luck. I think we're just gonna start perking in necromancy when we get that point. But what was I even talking about? Yeah, so the green dots on the map are how you know if you've missed a chest or a boss. All the bosses that will drop a chest that instantly give you like one of those level up perks, they're going to be marked with a crown above their head. So we're quickly approaching the 15-minute mark here. 14-minute mark is when the necromancer shows up. That's great. So we have to survive for a whole... I swear I've defeated the necromancer before, just not on this character. Please. Please, I would love any sort of healing. Oh, please. It does so much damage. Learner's Reign of Alacrity. I don't know what that does, and I keep jumping over it, so I'm just concerned. We're doing a lot of damage. I just need to not get hit by these fireballs. That's all that I need to do. I just need to not get hit by the fireballs. Oh, our inventory is full. That's what's wrong. Come on. We have 15 more seconds to survive. Oh, you can also shoot down fireballs. I just don't usually have enough attack speed for that to matter. Give me some... Oh. What? I'm going to get hit immediately and die. I just used up... Oh, the healing. The healing. I'm really feeling the healing. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this is so bad. I'm taking so much damage. Please, go down, Necromancer. Get out of here. The game's going to get so much harder from here on. Oh, yes. Extra attack damage. Ooh. Yes. We're just going to perk straight into attack speed, because if we are infinite... You know what? I need to double check my inventory and see if there's anything that I do not like. Banished dice. I don't care for them. I think it's okay. It can help you like curate your run. But I need so many just more rerolls than that. It was such a bad spot to pause. I want to pick up those items. Okay, we need to drop our stuff over here. Whoa. What's this? Cuisine delivery agreement. Okay, this is just lore. I'm saving all of these lore items in my chest until I figure out if they're doing something else. Because you can drop them and sell them. But they're so rare that I don't want to do that. Whoa, that's a pretty big bump. That's going to be really good for our courts. I don't, the ogre. I am absolutely in love with this healing, like on-hit healing. Please, I need this so much more frequently. Like, could you just give me that all the time? I feel like I could actually survive a lot more frequently if I at least had some healing over time or something. Jeez, I'm just gonna get out of here. I didn't pick up the thing. It's a learner's emerald. It's probably not that good, but I gotta go and check it. Please? No, I'm taking damage. What do we get? More adept offers. Author? That's not bad. So, something else to think about when you are making a build for like adept or master offer items, when you're looking at that stuff. The more adept and master and so on, those have a percentage chance based on the previous tier. So each one of these novice items, an adept has a chance to be... A novice has a chance to be an adept has a chance to be a master? No, an expert. And then an expert has a chance to be a master, and master has a chance to be a legend. A legend cannot be a novice. It has to roll through each one of those all the way up to a legend, which is why it's crazy rare to get a legend. Even it says 25% chance to get a legend. I'll show you that in my stats. I've actually got a 25% chance to get a legend. It just has to roll through everything to get to that point. Yeah, so check this out. I have over here a flat. You have a flat 25% chance to get a legend. So if you were to upgrade your master offers, that's going to give you a pretty good chance to have a better chance of getting a legend. That, I think, is where we need to start upgrading. Oh, that hurt. Just going to run through here and pick up all the hose hearts. It hurts really bad when you don't have a dash available. Oh, I can't stop that. I can't stop whatever those little green orbs are. That was weird. Ow! I hate you. I hate this so much. Whatever those little skeletons are, I hate that. That was awful. That was absolutely awful. They didn't drop any chests. That's... Oh, I didn't kill all of them yet. That's possibly why. Wait, how are you not dead? I'm so thankful to have this healing on hit. We would be in so much trouble without it.
Granted you immense powers in Death's realm.
I'd be so happy if this ended up being my first win ever on recording. Like, please. I think a flat just upgrade to our damage might be a really good thing to have. I need to take care of these skeletons that are being a pain in the buttocks. Where? Wow. That's a lot of orange gems. So I believe as far as like actually value, I think it goes blue, green, and then orange as far as like, okay, this is awful. This is really just awful. Oh my goodness, that hurt. Okay, well, they have a big stone face up there that's going to cause a lot of problems for me. I'm glad that we have some... What the woe is that? I think I just leveled up. I think that's what happened. More movement speed? Sure. I keep getting stuck on these terrain, and that, I think, is what's going to actually end up being what kills me. Okay, we're going to just dash through. Oh, that hurt so bad. That hurt so bad. Please stop. Leave me alone. I don't want to die. Sorry for anyone who is randomly listening to me out there and hearing me through the basement. That probably sounds really bad. And please go down. The gold face over there is what we're trying to get, and he has so much health. I'm so sad that we haven't found the God of Justice yet. The God of Justice gives you like a divine shield that prevents you from taking any damage every 30 seconds and gives you actual healing over time. I just want healing. You know what? Adept Lightning Orb, that's fine. We'll take that, I guess. I'm just glad that we have some AO. This is awful. No! Well, it's literally the furthest I've ever gotten. I was certain that was going to be the win for us. Hey, if you haven't yet, get subscribed. Please reward my pain and suffering for this game. And go wishlist it. It goes live November 14th. I hope to see all of you creatures in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. I'd love to give a quick shout out to all of the channel members. I'm Afralian, Pasta Luke, Lady9F1, Todd Gyron. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means everything to me and brings my dream of being a full content creator one step closer. Bye-bye.